What's up, guys? This is HylianMom, and today in Grounded, I'm going to show you how to find the Toxicology Badge. This trinket will give you the positive effects of gas resist, which means it reduces gas damage by 90%, as well as dust guard, which gives you immunity from dust attack effects. It does have the negative drawback of poison resist, which means poison will do 100% more damage. Another requirement for finding this badge is that you need to have the bubble helmet. And I also suggest a dagger or a spear, such as the bone dagger or pebblet dagger, in order to basically defend yourself in the pond. We will be going underwater into the pond depths in order to access this badge. Another point to disclaim here is that we will be using the very first section of the pond lab for disclaimer. So we're going to start here at the mysterious machine on the map. And our first objective is to get to the pond. So we're going to be going up along the right side of the oak tree to this area right here. It's located on the edge of the pond by a poncho box where a stick is going into the water. That is our objective right there. So that should take you from the mysterious machine running straight towards the oak tree. It's going to take you past this poncho box. And then you should see the roots of the oak tree show up. We want to stick to the right of those roots, and you should find the old red anthill, which is this mound here. To the right of that anthill is a small tunnel under a root. We're going to go through this. And as soon as we come out of the other side, we turn to the left and go up through this curled leaf. Then we can continue straight, and it takes us up over a couple of roots and rocks here. And that should end up here in this open area where you will see the pond and a poncho box right here. So the place we need is to the left of the poncho box. Right over here. So just make your way down, and here it is. It's a stick that's leaning up against the pond rocks here. So this is where we need to be. So we're going to basically go to the pond depths entrance now. We hop onto the stick and we go to this first lily pad. And just follow the lily pads that are connected here. There's 4 of them in total. This is number 3. And then 4th is the smallest one here. This is right above the pond depths. I usually say go and swim directly where the slit is in this small lily pad. So that's located right here on the map. So at this point, we will need to equip our bubble helmet and make sure we have our bone dagger ready in case we trigger any diving bell spiders. And of course, do keep an ear out and an eye out for the koi fish, who can basically kill you. We're going to go straight down. You should see some bubbles rising up, and that basically means you're going down the right way. You're in the right spot. You'll see this pipe basically going all the way down, and that's actually where the bubble source is coming out of. So this can give you an oxygen source before you start to make your way through the pond depths. And this is where, I mean, technically from this spot, you can make it to the badge and back to this spot, but it has to be very, very quick with a bubble helmet or you will still die of oxygen. So instead, we are going to access the pond lab. All right, so you have your T-Rex here to the right, and then the path to the left of him is where you want to go. You'll see these big posts. These big posts here have some jet streams in them, and we're actually going to use those jet streams to our advantage to give us a little speed boost. So we catch the first jet stream, it takes us right into the second jet stream. And this is the pond lab area, if you haven't accessed it. What you'll need to do here for your oxygen is there are the 2 big bright lights on posts here, and there's a door right in the middle. You need to swim up through that door. And then when you're here, you want to go to the right and just keep following this path until it brings you to a room with loot boxes. If you've already been here, you'll know this, but this is the first access to the pond lab. We are going to be holding down this button. It'll be red. And that will unlock this door. So as soon as you have that unlocked, you can come up here and you can grab oxygen. I'm going to make sure I try to avoid any visual spoilers here. But this is your oxygen source when you're down here in the pond depths. So once you've filled your oxygen, we're going to go back through the door we just came from. And we're just going to go straight. And keep following the hall. And that should lead us out through this open access here. And we should be right above a broken lab piece. This lab broke and fell down. So inside here is actually where our badge is. The entrance to this area is at the bottom left. So you'll see kind of a light flashing in there. At the bottom left, underneath, there is some broken glass here. And what you can do is basically use that to swim into the lab here. You're going to go to the right and swim down, and then turn to the left and swim up. Turn to the right again and swim again. There will be a path going down to the right, but we're going to ignore that and go straight forward to this rocks here at the dead end. And that is where we will find this. We can rummage, and this is where you can get your Toxicology Badge for gas resist, dust guard, and poison resist. So grab all those items. Make sure you have some space in your inventory. Grab all those items, and then to get out, you're going to basically turn straight around. Go straight back. Do not go down on the first entrance. You're going to wait till you're at the second section. Then you're going to go down. Turn to the right. And you'll see the cracked glass below you. Turn left and go out. So now you're back here. And if you need to get some more oxygen again, it's going to be right there. That's your source. So we're going to go right back up here. Grab oxygen. And then I'm just going to quickly show you the path. Make sure you know where to go to swim out. But there we go. We've got the badge. And hopefully that helps anybody who's looking for it. So we're just going to go up, grab that oxygen again, and come right back out. So once you're full again, we're going to go back out through the door. Ignore the first path. It should be locked if you haven't done the pond lab. Keep swimming. And then you'll see where the path forks off to the left. We're going to turn and go out through the door we came in originally. Now, if you just keep going straight from this door, you will get back to the pond depths entrance where we came in, and you'll be able to swim out to the surface and stay alive. And there we go. So hopefully this does help anybody who has been looking for the trinkets, is trying to collect them all, or wants the Omnant badges. As always, guys, be kind, stay legendary, and may the Triforce always be with you. HylianMom out.